I have a feeling we're going to be really dark.
Yeah, we are.
Yep. Oh well, it is what it is. So let's see how all this works out for our first live stream from the porch. So I don't see that we've popped up yet, but I see comments. I'm going to assume that we're live. Yeah, we're pretty washed out and dark. It is what it is. Oh no! The surprise is already walking around in the background. So welcome everybody. It is September the 11th, and let's first of all not forget what September the 11th truly means to us, especially over here in the States. So never forget, as they say. It's a very special day, but we're going to take it to a little bit different tone right now. So again, September the 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching this back later, hey, thank y'all so much for watching us. I got the TV going in the background, and it's I think it's kind of distracting me. We may have to turn that off here.
Okay.
So we're trying to do it outside, as you can see here. We're a little dark and washed out, although the TV doesn't look half bad.
Yeah,
so if you're watching this on the TV and got your brightness up, y'all may be okay. But on my phone, we look mighty dark right here. We're in the shade. Oh my goodness, we got a little puppy back there tearing stuff up. So yes, we absolutely do have to show off somebody here in just a second. So Josh, thank you so much right off the gate. He says 9/11, never forget, Freedom Seed Fund. Thank you so much for a very generous donation. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot to bring my little pad out here tonight. So
you want me to grab it?
we'll grab it here in a second, or either I'll go back and watch this and we'll do it. So yes, first live stream from the porch, and yeah, as y'all have all seen, we did get our puppy today. I will release an official video in 2 days for that and actually show our little guy off. But I'm about to pick him up. He's right here beneath my feet and show off the newest member of our family. First and foremost, Miss Lee. My goodness, you're always so stinking generous. She says, Grapple Fun, it's been ignored lately, so I thought I'd add to it. Well, between you and Mikey, yeah, y'all have been kicking that thing in the butt right there. And by the way, let us know if you can hear us. We're running a couple quiet fans right now because we're trying to keep bugs off of us. We've got thermocells going, and I just don't know how everything sounds out here on the porch, being that it's our first live stream. So without further ado, let me grab the newest member of our family. I'll be right back. And of course, he's way out here.
Is he?
Yeah.
He hasn't really left the porch all day. He's been kind of like stuck on the porch. We try to get him to run out in the yard, and he just wants to be on the porch.
Yep. All right. Hang on, we got to get your 15 minutes of fame. So look who we have here, y'all. We'll get him up here. He's kind of high. We'll keep him up here for just a second. But this is the newest member of our family right here. His name is Ruger. He's about 8 weeks old. He's my chocolate lab. I just went and picked him up today. And as everybody keeps asking about the blue eyes that they've seen, sadly, he's already lost those. They're kind of I don't know, almost
like a hazel.
Yeah, amber color or something right now. But that's pretty typical for the dogs to lose their blue eyes. They only keep them the first couple of weeks. Oh my goodness, he would have been a gorgeous dog with blue eyes. But hey, you're still gorgeous. So I will say right off the bat, man, what a chill dog. What an awesome dog. No barking today.
Oh, is he gonna give you hugs?
He might be. I don't want him to fall off. Hasn't really been chewing other than what we've asked him to chew. Just chill. Eat, sleeping, and pooping. That's what he's been doing left and right.
He's actually been quite cute today.
Yes, he has. So I'm not going to keep him up here for very long just because this is so high off the ground and we need to do our live stream.
He looks a little scared.
Oh, well, of course, and he should be scared being all the way up here. But hopefully y'all can see him okay. I know he's dark and everything's kind of washed out right now. But here he is. We will have a full video coming up when we brought him home. And everybody keeps asking, how did Bullet like him? Well, Bullet took it well. I'll say that.
He's not actually been that bad. He just doesn't like to be chased by him.
Yeah,
so.
And we recorded all that. We recorded Bullet's first time ever meeting this guy. I think Bullet thinks, hey, probably this is somebody's dog that they brought over, and he'll go home in a day or two. Bullet's slowly going to realize that he's got a new big/little brother, because this guy's this guy's already bigger than Bullet, and he's only 8 weeks old. So, beautiful dog. I'm going to let him down, let him go play. He just took his 5th nap of the day, so he's ready to go be a little active. Mm-hmm. All right.
And I'll be on puppy duty.
Say bye, everybody. All right, go play.
And so we have a donation from Mikey.
All right.
Very generous donation.
Holy moly, that is a generous donation. Let me scroll back up.
So much.
And he says, LOL, no, it hasn't. It was probably the comment I made about the Grapple Fund. So I'm assuming that's right where that bad boy needs to go. Oh, and by the way, without spoiling too much, we're making progress on the whole Grapple scenario. So Again, don't forget, I got to change out. It's literally a few $1,000s to make all this happen, but y'all have been so generous. I think we're over $2,000 right now. Don't forget, I got to do full hydraulic install and setup on the tractor, which includes like tearing a wheel and potentially a fender out and all kinds of other stuff, and then the grapple itself. But I've been working a few things behind the scene. Hopefully we can make some progress here before long. I don't have an official date on anything yet, so we shall see. So hopefully y'all enjoyed meeting Ruger for the first time. Where is she going? Oh,
I'm checking on my other
she's
dog.
checking on our other dog. Our little guy, my little guy's just laying right here doing his thing, chilled out.
Come here.
So, let's see here. So how is Bullet doing with Ruger? That's definitely a popular question. So far today, I mean, don't get me wrong, Bullet's nipped at him a little, and Bullet's a grumpy old man. He's 12 years old, and he's dealing with an 8-week-old puppy. The puppy wants to chase him, wants to paw him and swat at him, and Bullet, after a few minutes, will eventually be like, hey, that's enough of that, leave me alone. But he hasn't hurt him. He's not going to do anything. And actually, Bullet can't really do a whole much of that dog because, well, the dog's bigger than Bullet. And in another couple of weeks, fast as this thing's growing, he may be twice the size of Bullet. Looks like he's laid down here taking his 6th nap of the day right now. All right, let's see here. So Brian says, what kind of countertops do you recommend for the wintertime here in Indianapolis? So as y'all can see, well, maybe y'all can't see, we're sitting in our outdoor kitchen. Thanks to all the people that's made this series successful. Brian, I'll be honest with you, I don't really know. And I personally have my own concerns about tile countertops going through extreme heats and extreme colds. There's always, I guess, a chance that tile could pop loose. But then you got to think of all the people that's got tile on their porches and everything else that goes through extreme temperatures. However, you're going to go through some major cold snaps, major expansion and contraction that we never would. I almost think probably something that is solid would be better for you, whether that's a quartz or granite or a man-made corian. But you're going to pay way more for that stuff than you are for tile. And I was trying to keep my build within a certain budget. Y'all heard that literally just the corian countertops, which is cheaper than quartz and everything else, would have cost just as much, actually slightly more than all the materials that I bought to build everything, including the tile and the wood and everything else. So I guess it just depends on your budget. But if you're going to be going through that much of a temperature swing and getting stuff that cold, ooh, I don't know. Some of y'all speak up. If y'all have tile like on your porch and other places, it may be just fine, but I can imagine a lot of expansion and contraction with grout joints and thin set. I don't know if stuff would pop loose or not, to be perfectly honest with you. I just don't really have enough experience with it. I don't have much experience with tile at all. Come here, Ruger. He's starting to get a little interest now that the live stream has started. Luckily, he's just laid on the porch all day and hasn't really done a whole lot of running around and explored. It doesn't really seem to be in his nature, but we'll keep an eye on him. If he starts getting too adventurous, we're going to put a leash on him for this live stream.
Oh, yeah, he's getting adventurous.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, we can. He's
he
already
might
got
have to go potty. So.
Uh-oh. Well, yeah, it probably is potty time because he is definitely a poop factory. No doubt about that. Like the guy told me that I picked him up at the kennel today. He says, I've never seen dogs in general that can eat that much and poop 10 times a day. He's like, I don't know where they're making it from. They always make way more poop than they eat. It's just wild. All right, so let's see what else we got here. So Miss Gail says she just got here. What's the puppy's name? I settled on Ruger. So I expect him to be a hunting dog, a fishing dog, an outdoors dog, and Ruger is a very popular firearm name. I happen to own several of them, and it's always been a popular dog name. So I just kind of made me settle on Ruger. I was hesitant at first because there are a lot of people that name their dogs Ruger, but we don't personally have any friends that have named one that. So I felt okay going with it. Last thing I'd want to do is have a dog with the same name as a friend or somebody we hang out with on the river. Was it bathroom time?
No. He's just exploring.
He's just exploring. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on him. Luckily, he's still a fumbly little puppy, so if he does try to go, he can't outrun you. You can get after him pretty quick. But if we do have time that we're not going to watch him, he's going to go in his cage or crate. We tried that today. Boy, that didn't work out good at all. He doesn't like that crate, so we got to do some crate training, or we'll put him back there in the kennel, or I've got leashes and other stuff for him, and we'll just kind of put one of those on, wrap it around with these poles right here. All right, let's see what else we got here. So Jake says his puppy's name is Ruger. By the way, Jake, I reached out to you on a comment this week. Shoot me an email if you would. I have a couple of questions for you. Jake Mustaine. kellyscountry@gmail.com. Don't forget it's got an EY on it. So do me a favor, go copy the email. Just make sure you get it right, but it's down in the live stream description or any video description. But shoot me a message over and just say, hey, it's Jake. I did have a couple questions I wanted to ask you. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you're new to the live stream, welcome. And I do a lot of talking, in case y'all haven't noticed in my videos. So a lot of comments go by. And if it doesn't get answered, hey, ask it back. And I also apologize that we look like little kids here. Literally, the countertops right here. We're using the inside bar stools on our outside bar because I'm going to start building our other ones this week, but they have to be several inches taller. So we're still figuring out the whole outside live stream thing. All right, let's see what else we got here. So Jake says he has a couple dogs. One's a terrier mix. Man, terriers are very, very popular. We think Bullet's got a little bit of terrier in him. And let's see what else you got here. A hound beagle mix. I was kind of thinking about a beagle there for a while, but I've always wanted a chocolate lab.
Biscuit. That's
yeah,
cute.
named Biscuit. So ultimately, I decided on the dog that I always wanted, and I want to make for sure I had one that loved water. That was the most important thing to me, and I think we nailed it because when I brought home Ruger today, it was burning up hot, just miserable. I filled his water bowl up. He drank over there a little bit and just literally laid down in the water bowl. I was like, I think our dog may be okay with water, which most labs are, but you just don't never know. So we went and filled up a little bus pan with water. He got right in it, splashed around, played. I got all this on camera. So I think I'm going to have a good water dog here. And I need to go pick him up a little swimming pool from Walmart or something and let him play in it for the rest of the summer until winter hits. But who knows, he may play in it in winter. So, somebody just noted, Mr. Cash isn't on here tonight. He is not. He is actually at a birthday party. He texted me a little while ago. He says he's going to try to jump off and on, but he's not actually going to be here throughout the entire live stream. But Cash is doing just fine. Let's see here. So, Ralph says, question. How are you doing? We're doing good, Ralph, and hopefully you are doing just fine. Ever since we got over our little COVID bout and other few little things, I mean, we can't complain. Life has been very fair and very good to us. We're doing awesome. So hopefully y'all are as well. So Auburn Aviator said, was yesterday the opening day of dove season? It was not. It's the 24th here. Now up in Georgia, I think theirs opened up yesterday or maybe even last weekend. They get an even earlier season than us, which is great. I hope they scare them all down here to us. That'd be awesome. But no, ours is not till the 24th. And then I'll try to get some content out after that on the other channel itself. Oh, let's see what else we got here. I need to wet my whistle for a second. Everybody wants to know what's for supper. Let's do that.
All right, yes. We are going to do carnitas on the Blackstone, and I'm going to use a new kitchen dish. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Appliance.
Not really appliance.
That's an appliance.
Well, yeah, I'm going to use that too, but I'm also going to use the pans.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right.
Carnitas and rice.
Y'all know me. Love me some Mexican food. So let's see what else. What else did I miss here? There was something I was going to answer, and I've lost it. I have lost it. All right. Well, James says, love the new dog. Do you have a design for your new chicken coop? I do have a design of mine for my new chicken coop, which I plan to build in a couple months after we get done with the loft and the inside of the house. That's going to be one of my wintertime projects. I've got some very special designs in mind that I have never seen anybody do. Now, we're not going to go super crazy and super expensive, but easy clean out, easy access, thinking for the future. It's going to be a pretty cool build. So I don't have it fully designed. I kind of build things as I go, honestly. It's just the way my mind works. A lot of people ask me for the plans for the outdoor kitchen. I'm like, I don't have any. I just kind of got out here and sketched it all out, went to town and modified as I go. That's just the way it's always been. But I do have a couple things that I absolutely will do for the chicken coop. So Mr. Roberts says 9/11 never forget, made a donation there. Thank you very much, sir. We truly do appreciate you. And let's see here. Steve says, got to see 2 videos on the outdoor channel. That's right. Yes. So y'all have noticed we've had a little less content going on over here. And again, I want to let everybody know that's going to be the case the rest of winter. As long as I have big projects going like the outdoor kitchen, the chicken coop, the loft, I literally have to work for a few days record, edit, upload. So it may take me 4 days before I can get y'all one video out. So it's just physically impossible to get multiple videos out a week unless it's just me walking around in the yard going, here's a puppy, here's a chicken, here's your video. And while I won't say we won't occasionally do that, I'm not going to load everybody's weekly video viewing up with relatively boring videos, so to speak. But we'll definitely keep you on the loop on everything. But we also tried to take some time and go put a couple videos on the outdoor channel. And I'm going to work on another one here before long and try to get an additional video out over there because that channel needs some love too, without a doubt. So for all of y'all that are not familiar that we have 2 YouTube channels, check it out. The other one is the Kelley's Outdoors. That's where we do our hunting and fishing and boating content, as well as my outdoor cooking. I've got a lot of catch, clean, and cooks over there where you'll actually see me do some cooking, because that's the kind of cooking that I'm more passionate about, the wild game, the fish, things like that. Other than grilling and smoking, which we're going to have something coming up here before long on that too. I'm excited. So, let's see here. I always want to say email David, but we'll just call you David. Thank you very much for a very generous donation there for the flag fund. That's correct. So we've got a major flagpole build coming up. We truly do appreciate you there. That is always a great donation to go to. And what else do we have here? Man, I have missed a ton of comments. Let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, everybody's active tonight on here.
Yeah. All right. What else? I'm sorry, y'all. I've got to skip over. Ask it again if I didn't catch your comment. So, Miss Gail wants to know, will your logo be on one side of the outside bar chairs? It will not, because we're doing a design on our bar stools that y'all haven't seen me build before. It's going to be nothing like the ones that you see me build inside. And there's going to be lots of reasons why it needs to be designed the way that it is and things that we want. And the reason I don't do etched logo...
He's right here.
Okay. Reason I don't do an etched logo on the top or on a sitting surface is because it actually gets really rough, almost like sandpaper, because the laser itself, for example, is cutting down into the wood. And the last thing you want is a bar stool that you're trying to slide off and on, and it's catching your shirt or catching your pants, wherever it may be. And the new design bar stools that we're doing, there's no back. And we have a very specific reason why we're doing that, so there's really nowhere to put it. Now, with that said, we've still got decor to do out here. We got big open spaces on the end of the kitchen or bar top end, whatever you want to call it, the wall up above the TV. So we've got a lot of room for some logos and special builds, and that stuff will be coming. If I can ever get out there and get my shop clean and get my hobby room built that I talked about a while back, that's where I'll start doing a lot of the decor and small builds. But hey, y'all completely understand. Life gets busy. Somebody asked me, why on earth didn't you build a dog kennel? You know, you build everything else. You could have saved money. You're exactly right. But I have so many projects going on, so much stuff going on. I didn't have time to build a dog kennel. So a quick one in the mail was awesome. I just needed a spot to occasionally put Ruger when I'm out on the tractor, taking care of the property, things like that. But
plus, we might have a different use for it later.
Somebody mentioned it would be excellent for a chicken tractor. You know,
Right.
I don't plan on, a lot of people don't understand this, I don't plan on kenneling a dog forever. I plan on spending a bunch of time with Ruger, training him to the point that I can trust him to sleep on the porch at night, have free reign. That's the way every dog's been my entire life. I've never had an issue with it. You just got to train, get them out of puppy stage, and set expectations. I don't plan on having a dog stay in a kennel forever. Now, if it's a dog I'm still not 100% trustworthy of, yeah, it's nice to have the kennel go or put him in while we go run errands up to a big city or something like that and know that the dog's safe. But eventually, that kennel probably will turn into a mobile chicken tractor, which I think is an excellent idea, although I kind of have one I want to build. Or it can be a little goat nanny pen if one needs to go birth somewhere and I need to protect it from coyotes or whatever. There's lots of uses we can use it for. But I want people to understand it and go do a big elaborate kennel build because I don't plan on Ruger staying out there forever at all. Okay, I rambled on a long time again and missed a bunch more questions. They got the TV back there and I keep seeing comments just in question flying up there. All right, let's see what else we got here. I'm reading a few. I'm reading. All right, let's see here. So Mr. Walter says Mr. Bill lost his wife this week. I'm very
on their 43rd anniversary.
Oh no, on their anniversary. Oh, Mr. Bill, I am so very sorry to hear that. If any of you people watching are people of faith and prayer, will Send your prayers out. We'll absolutely do that ourselves. We're so terribly sorry to hear that. Man, oh man. Speaking of anniversaries, my parents 2 days ago just celebrated their 50th, the big 5-0. So if Dad, you're watching, I know occasionally you do. I hope y'all had a great anniversary.
Yes.
Yeah.
We hope you did.
All right, so let's see what else we got here. So Neil and Cheryl said, "Did you already show Ruger?" I did. See, you got to be early, or you miss it.
We might could show him again.
I think we will show him again. Just give us a few minutes. Actually, the whole time she's cooking,
He's taking a nap right now.
He is taking a nap. The whole time she's going to be cooking, I have a feeling I'm going to be filming the dog more than the food tonight. So we'll see that. Jimmy says, "Shh, I see a deer, BRB." That's right. Mr. Jimmy does often watch us from his deer stand. So everybody be very, very quiet. Mr. Jimmy, you're supposed to put your earbuds in. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Man, I have missed so many comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Just ask them again. We'll try to catch as many as we can tonight. So how are the bug zappers working so far? Working too good. I got to get out there and clean them jokers out. So we still have mosquitoes, and a lot of people say, hey, bug zappers don't work at all for mosquitoes. I know that to not be the case because I've been running one out of the shop for a year and a half, 2 years now. Mosquitoes do swarm to it.
At least our mosquitoes do.
Yeah, you dump mosquitoes out of it. Now, with that said, the majority of the bugs that are in there are going to be your other flying type of insects, which is okay because I don't want them up here in our food flying around bouncing off the TV. That's okay. But we're still running thermocells, and I'm seriously considering getting a Dynatrap to put out here on the porch. I've heard really good things about those. Supposedly they emit something that's kind of like CO2, although I think it's a gimmick. They have a blue light that attracts a lot of bugs, but the cool thing is it has a fan that blows down on the screen, so it traps all the bugs in a removable screen container. It doesn't put off any chemicals or anything else. And guess what the cool thing about that big bug-filled screen container is? You pull it out, you carry it right to your chicken coop, and you give them some treats. So we'll actually use the bugs right there. I think the chickens would go crazy. They would go crazy over that. Oh my goodness, there was a grasshopper that somehow found its way into the chicken coop the other day. That was the most hilarious thing. I didn't know chickens could move that fast. They like to tore that chicken coop apart getting that grasshopper. Oh my goodness, that was wild to watch. All right, so Lisa says, "Hello, cousin." Hello, Lisa, cousin that spells their last name wrong. Not my real cousin, y'all. We got a bunch of Kelleys that are not related. Let's see what else we got here. Are you keeping the new dog in the house for now? Boy, I knew I knew that question was coming. No. I am a big believer of dogs, or especially a working dog. If it's going to be dirty in the water all day, I'm a big believer that should be an outside dog. Plus, I want that dog to kind of keep an eye on the property. I know this isn't an animal watchdog and all, but something laying on the porch will at least bark at night, let me know if something's going on. And with that said, I did, about 12 years ago, get over my phobia of an animal in the house, and we got Little Bullet, and he's been an inside dog ever since, and he has been an awesome little dog. No issues whatsoever.
Potty trained from day one.
Yeah, but a chewing puppy lab is not something I think my blood pressure could handle inside a house, because corners of brand new couches are going to get chewed up, cabinets, little things are going to happen.
The hair, I don't know that I could tolerate the hair.
Plus a lab, man, it's such a big dog, and we kind of have a small house, so I'm not judging any y'all for doing it. Do whatever you want. We've already got an inside dog, but no, this dog was specifically purchased to be an outside dog.
I can tell you what, Andrew might be sleeping outside tonight if that thing raises Cain all night.
Oh no, you already know a puppy's gonna bark and want to be out of the pen at 2 a.m. We're not playing that, because I'll be honest with y'all, the whole reason I have a dog is because somebody right here over and over and over kept bringing up, look at this one, do this
it was
one.
your idea to begin with, but I just had to nudge you in that direction.
I have a dog quicker than I probably would have, because somebody right here, don't get me wrong, I already love the little dog. We're going to be great friends. But she better take some responsibility for a dog being here. So if it barks in the middle of the night and everything else, you help nudge it in that direction. You just said it. So, yep. Okay, done missed 500 other comments. Let's catch a few more. So Skeeter Vac definitely works well for mosquitoes, says Brian. I don't have a clue what that is. Never heard of it. I'll have to check that out. Let's see here. Hello, William, and welcome. Thanks for jumping on. So if it's a working dog, can't be a pet at the same time.
True.
Yes, I know.
True.
And by working dog, I don't mean I didn't just get an Australian Shepherd. We're going to go out there and round up a bunch of cattle and everything else. What I mean is, I got a buddy. I got a hunting and fishing buddy. Probably the only work it's going to do, if I can train it to go fetch some birds, go do a little duck hunting with me, dove hunting with me. But at the end of the day, I got a lab specifically because they're very smart, usually relatively easy to train, love water. That was my number one concern. I need something because we're water babies. And the fact that most of them do enjoy hunting, something I do as well. That's kind of the main thing. And I'm trying to train it to where it'll lay on the porch and, like I said, bark.
Keep an eye on the property.
Yeah, just bark at something in the middle of the night. I don't expect it to go out there and tackle it and do it, do other jobs that certain breeds do. But bark, let me know something isn't right so I can get up and check it out with my new thermal. Took it out last night.
We did.
Yep. One less armadillo on the property. All right, let's see what else got here. So Jake says Ruger will be an outdoor dog. Sure he will, wink wink. Hey, y'all don't know me. I'm a little too particular for a big dog in the house. Trust me, he's an outside dog. I know
He
me.
is.
She knows me. He's
Yeah.
going to stay outside. And he's going to be spoiled rotten outside. Trust me. He's going to be just fine. Y'all already know me. I'm probably going to have an automated coop with a heater in it for him for the winter.
AC.
So, yeah, so he gets comfortable. I've already got an automatic water. Just make sure he don't run out of water. So y'all know how it's going to be. He's going to be just fine. And I'm going to start building his doghouse tomorrow. So I'll have a video out in a couple of days for that right there. All right. So, yeah, right at the 300 people mark watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy this content. Sorry I did skip over a ton of questions. I'll randomly grab a couple more here. So Lake Pines Farm said, had a yellow lab named Ruger. Sadly, they don't live long enough. That's for sure. Dogs sure don't. You can always give away a bad dog, but you can't keep a good dog long enough, man. I had one as a kid. Actually, I got 16 years out of that dog, and it didn't die of old age. It actually got run over twice. And that's how I lost it. One of the best dogs ever. But I got 16 years. That was pretty awesome. That'd be a miracle if I get 16 years out of a lab. But sometimes it happens. I know they usually have joint and major hip problems. Once they start getting 12 and all. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Let's see here. So if he's going to be an outdoor dog, you should get a bigger kennel to run. Yeah, don't get me wrong. This kennel is not for the dog to live and stay in all day. I work from home. I'm home 7 days a week. The dog will hardly ever be in the kennel other than maybe to sleep at night until I trust it to sleep itself on the porch. And we got a crate up here. It can sleep in that as well. The kennel is really honestly going to be used for running that errand to town the dog can't go, or out there mowing the pasture. Other than that, we got 50 acres for this dog to have free rein on. I just got a GPS collar, so that makes me feel a little more comfortable about being a little more lenient with the dog after I train it and get it out of puppy stage. So don't everybody get caught up on the kennel. This dog is about to spend its life in there. It's really what I told somebody. It's really a play pen or a baby pen,
Right,
is
sure.
what it is.
Sure.
Just to stick the child in there when you can't quite watch it, or you over here talking to an adult or something like that. It's a baby pen. That's what it's going to be for. So Dan says, starting to take bets on how many days 2 comes in. Everybody keeps saying inside dog. Yeah, well, y'all are going to lose that bet. I'm telling you. All right. So, Auburn, you nasty joker. He says, got to go service Spotty in the dove field to watch reliably. Well, it must not be very hot in the dove field if you're watching us. But yeah, I wish I was out there with you. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what else we got here. So Bob, Mr. Gray says he has 260 pounds of outside dogs that has taken over the inside of his house.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
y'all all keep saying it. I'm telling you, I ain't going to do it. What else we got here? First thunderstorm that comes around, they said, well, here's the good news. This puppy has already been an outside dog for all 8 weeks that he's been alive. He has lived in an outdoor kenneled in area with a small metalled roof, just outdoor doghouse with a bunch of other puppies. He's been through a ton of thunderstorms, so he probably is used to them by now. It doesn't really have a choice being in Florida, but he's already been raised as an outside dog, so this is going to work out pretty good.
So, Mr. Jimmy said, I bet the doghouse will match the house. Will it?
Yes, it will.
All right.
We
haven't really talked about that yet.
So the doghouse is going to be relatively plain. I'm not going to go out there putting hardy board siding on it and all that, but I am going to paint it gray.
Oh, that would be cute.
Well, I have a very special design in mind, and I can't make it too heavy to do what I want to do. I want it to be more about ease and access and cleaning out should something happen, especially in puppy stage. Now, with that said, I do plan on painting it gray and doing white trim to match the house. Why not, right? I'm even going to put a little metal roof on the thing. So, yeah, it's going to look like a little miniature house. But I'm not about to go crazy here on none of that, trust me. Now, the pump house, if I ever get around to building that, I am going to do that to match the house exactly. I'm talking hardy board side and everything. I even thought about putting a little window in the end of it. We'll see how all that works out. Is he still passed?
He is out.
My goodness, this dog can sleep. Man,
He's a baby.
I know, puppies can sleep like crazy, can't they? Let's see what else we got here. So Miss Lee says she has a 20-pound therapy dog and a 13-pound schnauzer mix. Yeah, they have doors to go inside and out. Both are rescue dogs. Our little Bullet is also a rescue dog. Let's see here. So Mr. Bill says, thank you, Andrew Tiffany. Been looking for many different ways to distract your thoughts. I can totally understand that, sir. So hopefully some of our content and things that we do, such as these live streams, really does help kind of get your mind on other things there. And again, very sorry for your loss. So Rodney says, bears and coyotes. Well, not truly worried about that, to be perfectly honest with you. We've got a kennel. It's going to be locked up at night regardless. And again, everybody I know around here, I know to the world now it kind of seems crazy to have a dog outside. Just a few years ago it seemed crazy to have a dog inside. Everybody has outside dogs here, and I have my entire life, and I've never lost one to anything. Now, while he's in puppy stage, yep, he's going to be locked up. He's going to be secure. Coyotes never really come up in the yard here, and bears have never once come in the yard here. Bears, the driveway, but they never have come in the yard. Bears are actually extremely skittish. A lot of people kind of get nervous about them and think they'll come up and take care of everything. It's really the trash can bears and the subdivisions that turn into your problem bears, the ones that slowly develop no fear of a human. All the bears around here,
they're well fed.
Yeah.
Out there.
Well, the bears here are extremely skittish. They really are. The only time you ever have an issue here is if you run up on a mama with cubs, which we do have mamas with lots of cubs. They're going to do what mom instincts are going to do. They're going to defend them. And yeah, there has been some encounters around here deep in the woods with that, but overall, it's just not a huge concern. Now, if I had the dog out at night and a pack of coyotes out there, yeah, they have been known to absolutely snatch up dogs and go looking for dogs. They actually have some crazy distraction techniques where they'll send out a female and do weird stuff. Coyotes ain't no joke, but our dog is not going to have free reign of nighttime until it's a full-grown dog. And again, as lazy as he's already being right now, I think I've got that lazy porch dog I was looking for. So hopefully he's going to stay up here at night. And if not, we'll have to look into leashing or kennel or whatever we've got to do to take care of the situation. So Mr. Jimmy says, Bama Bass just uploaded a video. Well, you best not click off and go watch his video. Wait till we're done. And after we're done, when I'm laying in bed tonight, I'll be watching this video too, because I always look forward to his series. And he didn't post one last week, if I remember correctly. He's kind of left us hanging for 2 weeks on that big pond build that he's been doing. Oh, let's see. I've seen some people talking about football too. My goodness, has NFL already started? Is that who plays on Sundays? I'm not into sports at all, but yeah, I couldn't tell you. But dadgum, is it already started? Eric says, Zoe says hi.
Hi, Zoe.
Hello, Zoe. Let's see what else we got here. So Kim says Bullet needs to hold his ground now with the puppy. I think Bullet.
Yeah, he will. He's already kind of like growled at him and said, "Get away."
Yeah, he'll snap when he's had enough. But Bullet, for the most part, is just kind of a grumpy old man and whatever. When he's had enough, he'll run off somewhere and go get back inside on the couch or something. All right, let's see what else we got here. So lazy porch dog is cool. They still love you. Absolutely. I kind of like an old lazy dog, honestly, but I like one that'll perk up when the time is right. We'll see if we can get a combination going here. Let's see people talking about football, and more football. I couldn't tell you a quarterback of the one single team. I really couldn't. Let's see here. Robert says I better build a doghouse big enough for the spare room in case Tiffany puts me out there. I got a storm shelter or my hunting shack I can go out to. They're plenty big enough. The storm shelter's got AC and a futon. I'll go out there and I'll take the dog with me.
Yeah, that was something he talked about yesterday. We were in the storm shelter showing, I had company in town. And he's like, oh yeah, now we have another animal in here.
Yeah, we've got to figure that out.
So we're like, ooh, it's going to get tight.
So yeah, when we go to using the storm shelter now, which we've been very fortunate, we've yet to have a hurricane, tropical storm, anything go put us out. Which we ain't gonna go out for no tropical storm. Now we got to think about in the future. We're going to have 4 of us in there, including a potentially very big lab. So it's going to get a little crammed in there. I'm glad I built the storm shelter as big as I did. My goodness. All right, so Pile Driver Outdoors, there you are. I've been wondering where the heck you are. We've missed you the last several live streams as well. Haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you're doing well. But he says, Doggy Door Fund. Oh, my goodness. So thank you for that. However, I'm pretty sure that said Freedom Seed Fund. We're going to put it toward ammunition. Doggy Door. No, man. Y'all know what doggy doors do to your efficiency in this well-sealed home and that air.
Of course you would go there.
Oh yeah, some of these people watch me build this house. They know I can't poke a big hole in there. I can't do that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yep, so Dan says, did you say Bullet would run to the top of the couch? Yeah, we've been trying to break him of that.
He just wants to see us out here,
but it's something he just started out of the blue. Yeah. What, just a few months ago?
He'll do whatever it takes to be watching us and what we're doing out here.
Yeah, but he's getting so old.
But he doesn't want to be outside. He wants to be inside.
We've raised
at like dark.
An AC dog.
He is sitting by the door looking at us like, let me in.
We're out here all night long now at our kitchen watching music videos, and Bullet is just like, let me in that stinking house. But yeah, he's been getting on the top of the couch for some reason, and we're scared to death he's going to fall off and break something. He's getting way too old to be doing that. I don't know what's going on with him here lately. So Shane says, Ruger's Amazon Bear Rug. I can jump on that bandwagon right there. That old ugly Amazon Bear Rug would be perfectly fine for Ruger, which would probably chew it up in about 30 minutes, I'm thinking, being a puppy. But for me, no. And too bad our buddy Cash isn't on here to see that tonight. So, Jeff, you've been cracking me up. He says, how's the junk drawer going? Going pretty good. We just put a few more things out there. The kitchen is almost complete, outdoor kitchen.
He will have it full within the month.
Yeah, well, they said no kitchen is complete until you get your junk drawer. And we've already been working on it.
The house is already full.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're putting stuff out here. I've got multiple phone chargers. He said it's also not complete until you have a bunch of dead batteries rolling around and everything else around. Yeah. You'll probably have some nail clippers out there and just wild stuff. We're working on our junk drawer really good out here. Yeah. So thanks for asking there. Let's see what else got here. Yeah, call it an armadillo door. I would be scared of what would run in this house if we had a doggy door. We've got raccoons, foxes, armadillos, possums, everything else. We'd wake up in the morning with snakes. Yeah. We'd wake up in the morning with Lord knows what in this house. We got too much woods around us. Woo. So, how old is Bullet? Asked Kim. He's 12, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay. We rescued him, and we think he was about a year old or a few, 8, 10 months old when we got him. We didn't know. So, yeah, I guess we're sticking with 12 years old right there. Let's see. So, David said someone dropped off a beagle where he used to work. He was ate up with mange, and he doctored him up. The best dog he ever had. A lot of dogs like that you really bring in and take care of. Man, they seem to love you for life. They appreciate you for doing that. A doggy door with an airlock. Now there's a project. Yeah, we'll have to see how that works out. All right, what else we got here?
Somebody wants to know what's the crops behind us.
What's
the crop behind us in the background in the field?
There is no crop.
It's your grass.
Yeah, that's my grass out there. It's supposed to be a crop of cows is what it's supposed to be.
Right.
But we've had a lot of things happen financially over the last few years, especially the tornado that remodeled our place. And that took all the fencing money that's supposed to go right here. And there's supposed to be some cows out there doing all the mowing for me. Right. We're going to do our best to get on that next year. It may even be the year after because fencing is outrageous. And so cows are actually relatively affordable right now. They've dropped a lot. Because the market got flooded with all the stuff going on in Texas. But fencing, metal, everything else is still outrageous right now. But we eventually are going to get a fence up out there and start putting our bigger animals that we want to get on the property and kind of be a little more self-sufficient. So that is coming.
Oh, Mr. Jimmy said they might have been talking about the line of trees. That's true too.
Well, that's just trees for privacy. That is called a southern, well, it ain't called southern. It's a sand pine. About a worthless pine tree that looks like a cedar, holds most of its bottom limbs, and kind of gives you some privacy because this property right here sold a couple years back, and there's a landlocked piece of 80 acres back here, and an easement was put in right there. So we just stuck some pine trees up to kind of have a little privacy right where that road is right there. So I see Miss Julie just asked, did Tiffany get her pressure cooking device?
I did. It didn't have a name on it, so I didn't know, but thank you so much. That will come in good handy.
And I haven't even seen it yet. What is it, a lock?
I didn't, I thought I put it out here.
That's okay. We'll grab it in just a little bit since you got the dog sweeping between your legs. So what is it?
So it's a clip, and it clips the paint or the pot to the side of the Instapot.
Does that keep it from spinning around when you're putting your spoon in there? Okay, cool idea.
Thank you so much.
We definitely have seen that happen, especially when she gets to stirring around something thick like rice and chicken and rice, stuff like that. Your pot kind of goes crazy on you spinning in there.
Thank
so
you.
cool.
I appreciate
Thank you very much for sending that to us. Oh, let's see what else we got here. People talking football again. Boy, I ain't got a clue. Couldn't tell you. We got too much of my life going on to watch football. And I used to be obsessed with it. That's why I quit watching it decades ago, because literally blood pressure would go through the roof. And I didn't need that in my life. Oh, my goodness, I didn't. Oh, let's see here. What else we got? Now we're talking about racing. Let's see what else we got here. Camp in your area for processing. Do we have a freezer camp in your area for processing beef? I don't know exactly what a freezer camp is, but we do have quite a few processors in our area that take live cows. You actually trailer it there, and they're full-on meat processors, run year-round. They'll do hogs, cows, everything else. The law says, if I remember correctly, you got a trailered cow there, it's got to be live when it arrives. They take care of it. You go in and set your order up. Hey, I want this much beef, or ground beef. I want it processed this way. I want my steaks this thick, and you actually get it cut. A lot of people do that, and we're planning on going in on what's called halves with our cows. A very common thing to do around here is we'll actually raise the cow, and then somebody that is looking for grass-fed beef will. A lot of times they'll pay the processing fee, which is quite expensive, but we got the cow, we did all the raising, we'll fatten it up right there at the end, and you'll usually wind up with several hundred pounds of beef each. Sometimes you'll only do that one time a year if you got a big family. Some of them do the entire cow. And with prices the way they are nowadays and the quality of meat in the store, which is not good in my opinion, you're better off doing that. You really are. You just got to have a deep freezer set aside to literally take hundreds of pounds of meat. But I know a lot of people that do that, and they're very happy with what they get. That's 100% our plan. It is. I'm surprised we're actually lighting up even though it's getting dark. It's a beautiful sunset over there. Y'all are missing it. Why ain't y'all looking at that? All right, let's see what else we got here. So I'm gonna grab.
Go ahead and start getting some stuff ready. So
what are the birds that follow your tractor around? We get asked that all the time. Those are called cattle egrets. I call them my buddies. I guess I can't now that I got a little buddy dog right here. But what they do is as the tractor runs around out here on the property, it spooks up grasshoppers, mice, snakes. I've seen them eat full-size mice. I've seen them eat snakes. I've seen them eat absolutely everything. It'll blow your mind what all they will eat. But they're smart enough, and they know that as the tractor's running around out there and the mower's kicking stuff up, bugs scatter everywhere, and they eat it up. I enjoy the heck out of watching them. It kind of takes boring on mowing and gives you something to look at. So while Tiffany's setting up, you're going to see things going in front of the camera. I'm going to read a couple more questions, and then I got to grab the phone, move a few things out of the way, like the laptop stuff I don't want around all the cooking, and then we'll get right back to doing some cooking itself.
I'll be right back.
Might as well turn the lights on while you're there. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. So Jake says, I'm trying to see what else we got here. Bear with me, read a few comments. So Devin says they all always call them cowbirds. It's a Mississippi thing. He thinks, nope, we 100% call them cowbirds here. That's what I've called them my entire life because they're always out in the field with the cows. Literally, they'll be riding on the cow's back. But a lot of people here lately have been asking for the more technical name, cattle egrets. So I've been calling it that. But we've always just called them cowbirds because they're in every cow field you drive by around here, it seems like. So Crystal wants to know, do the chickens like the millet? I have yet to carry them a handful over there. I can tell you they absolutely love grass and everything else. They've been going crazy for the mealworms, but I do want to carry them some millet up there and see if they'll eat it because I've got so much out there in the field. I don't see why they wouldn't enjoy seeds just like any other bird would. Oh, what else we got here? So Dan says the puppy's walking off. Yep, that's because Tiffany just went right around the corner. Let me go just eyeball, make sure she's right over there. Be right back. All right. Puppy's right there. He's playing with Bullet. Bullet's not playing back, if you know what I mean. Come over here, Bullet. Bring that puppy back. That puppy loves following Bullet around. All right. He's good. He's good. But thanks for looking out. All right. Tiffany's back out here watching him now. What else we got here? So Heath said, just wanted to thank you again for the work on the outdoor kitchen. About 80% done with mine. You are very much welcome. And like I've told everybody, keep in mind, I'm no professional. I'm not saying all this stuff I did was right or wrong. I've mentioned it time and time again. I can't say all this stuff would pass code in your area or be proper for your seasons, but it felt like it would work well for us, and time will tell. So far, I'm absolutely happy with it.
Can I unplug the phone and the computer?
Yes, unplug the phone from up there because it is fully charged, I do believe. Whoa, Tiffany's shaking y'all around.
Sorry.
All right. Yep, go ahead and unplug that. Let's go ahead and move a few things around. There's a little Ruger in the background. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way so Tiffany can cook.
Oh, we're going potty right there.
Awesome. So Ruger just left me a present right there. Look on the big screen. Awesome.
Perfect timing to show everybody how well he's doing.
So Ruger has left me a present. But hey, at least it wasn't on the concrete. It's right off the edge of the porch. I'll just have to remember not to step in that middle of that. So I'm so glad y'all were able to see and witness that. Oh, you crazy little dog. Well, thank you for not pooping on the porch. Oh, look at him. Here he goes. Chasing old Bullet around. All right, while Tiffany's setting up, let me go ahead and get the ball away from that brown snake right there. What you got there? Go get that ball. Well, sometimes he wants to fetch, sometimes not so much. You just woke up, didn't you, buddy? Didn't you, buddy? Go get that dog. Go get that dog. Say hey to everybody. All right, so let's grab a few more. Oh, I didn't mean to turn him back around and look at my ugly mug. Let's grab a few more comments here. I guess I could catch a few off the TV. I don't know, how do we want to do these live streams now? Y'all bear with me 1 second. I'm figuring everything out. I know, I'm shaking them all around. I'm gonna move this back like this, let it catch some of your cooking, and then I'm gonna scream at the camera.
Where's your dog?
He's right here underneath the chair, chilled out. Okay, so let's try something new. I'm actually going to grab some comments off the screen. I can do it with Tiffany's phone, wherever that's at. Close the laptop, don't need that. Uh-oh, we're buffering up there. Hopefully we're not buffering for y'all. Well, the comments are still going up there. So let's see what else we got going on here. Are the love bugs gone? That is an excellent question. Oh, our TV is just locked up there. So the love bugs, for the most part, they're a lot better, right?
Yes, I mean, they were still here today, but yes, they were a lot better.
So we both agree they're a lot better. They are still here. They usually hang around for a couple of weeks, although it's starting to feel like they've been here much longer than a couple of weeks. It is what it is. This time of day, they kind of go to sleep. They're they're not really out here getting in our food. We have this hour right here to where the bugs kind of settle a little, other than the mosquitoes tend to come out, and they don't really get up here on your cooking. And then the beetles and everything come out if you have the lights on at nighttime. The mosquitoes actually kind of go to bed. They come out for about 1 hour, I would say, and then things kind of get a little crazy for that hour, and then they're gone. That's why we run these vermicills. Like there's one that Mr. Doug gave us. I got another one down there. We absolutely have to run these things out here. All right, let's see what else we got here. Mr. Waller says you act like you've cooked on the Blackstone before.
Every day now, pretty much.
Yeah. So I am going to turn the fan on. Don't forget I have to do that because that backside gets so hot, so I apologize. You're going to hear a little bit of fan noise. I probably should just grab the camera again and talk from the backside, show you what she's doing anyways. Plus, everybody wants to see the puppy a little more, right? Oh, shaking y'all around. What's up, little man? What you doing, little man? What you doing? Huh? All right, so.
All right, so for those that didn't hear us earlier, we are doing carnitas. And I took a pork loin today and I put it in the Instapot for about 45 minutes. So here's my shredded meat.
Man, that shredded up nicely.
It did.
And
these are the seasonings I used on my pork. You can see this here.
Hey, that's the one.
Was that what she was talking about?
Yeah, that's
last
Saison.
night?
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Yep.
I'll use that.
Tiffany had family over last night. They were telling us that Saison, well, they actually make a marinade.
Okay.
And that's
Oh,
what
it's-
she,
yeah, that's
yeah,
probably
she said
what
she
it
does that
is.
on chicken wings, and it's
But I
amazing.
could probably put that with some Italian dressing and mix that in with some wings. That would be really good.
Yep.
All right, so we have these fajita pans that we're going to try to use tonight because with the carnitas, it's already, the meat's already cooked in here, so we're pretty much just going to kind of brown and crisp up that meat, and then we're going to put it on here, keep it nice and warm so that me and him can eat it. Also made some rice here.
Oh, that
And
smells
this
good.
is not packaged rice. I made this.
That smells awesome.
Yes, so I got onions and peppers and
That's what I'm smelling.
I used that Saison in there too, and a tomato. I found kind of like a tomato bouillon that I put in it. So I already tasted it. It's really good.
All right. So Travis has a quick question for me. Do you think that your 4066 tractor over there is able to lift round bales? No problem at all. I have consistently lifted over 2,000 pounds, although I don't recommend on a normal basis lifting that much. I've lifted close to 3,000 pounds, but it's got to be very close to the knuckles on the front of the tractor. It's all about weight distribution. With that said, I know somebody was just asking, where's the puppy again? But to keep answering your question, with that said, it should not have a problem. Most round bales are going to be 800 pounds, 1,000 pounds, depending on the size of them. There's several different sizes, but I don't think it would have any issue whatsoever. And I think it was Neil and Cheryl asking. They didn't get to see Ruger, and here he is. Say, hey, buddy, people want to see you. How you doing? Huh? So here is our new puppy.
Alright, what am I doing wrong?
Turn it to the middle. Oh, that gas is...
I gotta push it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's lit.
Okay.
I'm about to say either that or I have the gas off. We haven't really cooked on this much, so I'm going to try to get around here away from this camera, or fan, excuse me. Get the camera away from the fan because I'm sure it's probably loud and driving y'all a little crazy. Y'all can let me know if I'm standing in a spot that the wind noise gets bad on the phone. Let me know. I will move.
So I'm trying to get this nice and hot so that it will brown our meat up really good.
Infrared thermometers, good old Harbor Freight right there. Works great for watching your temperature on this. Alright. So we got a few people jumping off to go eat themselves. Thank y'all for watching and hanging out with us. Alright, let me scroll up and catch a few more comments. Alright, so everybody's saying cannot hear the fan over here. It's awesome. I'm actually
Perfect.
catching y'all's comments over there, even though the TV is still locked up for some reason. But the comments are scrolling right along. I guess that's okay. I don't need to see my ugly mug up there on the big screen. So there she is, oiling things up. Actually, believe it or not, my comments have locked up on my phone. What is going on with YouTube tonight? So, James wants to know when I put the TV outside. That was in the last episode that I posted last week, where I did a bunch of stuff like extra propane connections. The TV went over the mount. We have under cabinet lighting. Y'all give me a second. I'll turn that on. We might as well show this bad boy off. Bear with me. Let me hang this phone up. I don't know why it's lost comments too. It's got some weird stuff going on tonight. My goodness, I can't get this phone right. All right.
Puppy's back here checking it out. He's like, ooh, that smells good.
Okay, I see a lot of people talking about buffering, but it looks like a lot of people are saying everything's good. Maybe it's on, I think it was Miss Cheryl that said that, or Sharon. It was on her end. All right, so I just seen, have you tried your wireless mics for the live stream yet? I have not. And the reason for that is, let me get over here out of that fan noise, is because I need really good internet, really good upload. By the way, I may have found it. I'm working on that series right now. I may have just made a huge leap in internet for us, cellular, just like we've been working on. I'm excited about that. In order to do those microphones on, say, GoPros like this, or a really nice camera, you have to have something with a mic input, and you've got to have really good internet, because I have to do that through my laptop, through streaming software, and run an extra camera on top of a front-facing webcam. It gets complicated really quick. My mics don't hook up to this cell phone that I'm streaming on right now. But as soon as we get better internet, we're going to actually have mics out here that will block wind noise, and we're going to try to get you two cameras. One facing us, so you could be watching us right now, say from a laptop, and another camera I could carry around or have set up somewhere else, so you could be looking, say, out here at the property. I can do a little picture-in-picture. So streaming software is really going to improve the quality of our live streams. Plus, I can only stream in 720 right now. That's why it's kind of grainy, not good quality through a cell phone. We're going to try to get you better quality as well. Uh-oh. What you say, Ruger? What you say? Yeah, what you whining for? You want to play? Get that. Go get that. What about that? You liked that earlier. He's like, I don't know. You like you ready to take another nap there, buddy? All right. Come on. What you got? Well, we'll chill out. You want to take another nap? He is taking over Bullet's bed and took a nap in there earlier. By the way, I got my lights kicked on now. So there they are, going through a fade motion. All different colors. We've been enjoying that. Look kind of cool, especially out here with the lights turned off. We have been enjoying the heck out of our outdoor kitchen, y'all.
I love it.
Yeah, so James says he has the T-Mobile at home for $50 a month. So here's the kicker, James. T-Mobile is not available here. I looked it up, went through their website and all that good stuff. They say, nope, cannot get their home internet, because I have heard awesome things about it. So here's the spoiler alert. I had a company send me a T-Mobile card. Oh, it works. It works really well here. Because if you go on T-Mobile's map and look, well, guess what? It shows coverage here, and apparently we have it. And I'm seeing some very positive results from that and AT&T. Believe it or not, Verizon, I have a tower right here 1 mile away. I got one of their SIMs in. Upload's pretty good. Download is atrocious. It's horrible. But T-Mobile is kicking butt, y'all. So there's your little spoiler alert. Sadly, you go to the T-Mobile store, I talk to them online. Nope, they say, your address shows not available here. They will not give me the home internet, so it's kind of frustrating. That's a killer deal, really killer deal. but I have something very similar and may even be faster. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, for some reason, y'all, I have lost all the comments on the phone, so now I have to read them off on TV.
As soon as we moved the computer and everything, so I don't know.
Uh-oh, now I just lost that. Oh, no, it didn't. It went to... Alright, so now I can't see any comments. I might have to open my laptop back up, which I've done closed and shut down. There we go. Oh, well, glad we caught it, because right there. You should have named the puppy Lincoln Log for all the pooping he's doing. How about that? Wow, look at how far this thing is behind. I don't know what's going on. And I don't know why my phone, which is on completely different internet, by the way, it's doing cellular. It just must be a YouTube thing. That one doesn't get video. My phone on Verizon, that on AT&T, my phone is not getting comments. Well, we're going to make the best of it, y'all. But just to be safe, I'm going to open this laptop right back up. Turn it on, because I may have to run over here and grab comments. We usually don't ever really have problems with our YouTube stuff. Oh, gotta look away. Can't see my password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got it. All right. Cool. We've got comments back. Uh-oh. I got somebody at my feet. What you doing, buddy? That was the bowl he was swimming in earlier. You looking tired, my friend? He got to where he was right up me, just following me around everywhere earlier. Oh, he's doing it again.
All right, I'm going to move this meat now.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. Steaming them out, Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
we'll
ain't...
get it together in a few minutes.
No, we won't never get it together. That's what makes our live stream so frustrating and fun at the same time. All right, so Blakey Becky says, are y'all ready for fall yet? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Are we absolutely ready? 100%. And do I have a problem with the bugs collecting under the zappers? No, believe it or not, I thought I was going to find them everywhere out there, but I blow the porch off literally every single day. Not very many bugs down there. You'll see them occasionally. The problem is they're all collecting up in there. I've got to get that dumped and blown out. All right, here's Hibachi Chef Tiffany. My goodness, that's a ton of meat.
It is. I wasn't expecting it to be that much.
All right.
It was a leftover pork roast I had, so.
Hey, Josh, quit giving my password, man. All right, let's see here. Julie says, hope it's okay to send you that onion ring suggestion. Absolutely. Anytime y'all have cooking videos and suggestions, send them on. Sometimes we may do them, sometimes we may not. Sometimes it may take me a little while to get to emails and everything else. Y'all bear with me on that. I'm literally about 30 emails behind. Got a ton of them this past week, but we will catch them. So Eric says Zoe has to go because it's a school night.
Good night, Zoe.
See you, Zoe. And let's see what else we got here. So, Jake, thank you very much. I'm having to catch all the donations and stuff over there real quick. Thank you very much for another very generous donation. He said, "Get your stuff together." I'm only joking. Hey, we're doing the best we can. Yes, we can take a joke. Chris said there's a party at Andrew and Tiffany's. Where you been, Chris? Have I been skipping your comments? You just been quiet tonight. And I don't know. Oh, there's going to be cheese tonight.
Yes, there is a little cheese that we'll add into our podcast. Am I doing this right?
I was just, that burner's been on a while. I was seeing if them things were smoking hot.
Yeah, they're not really hot.
Well, you got the fan blasting all through here, too.
This one right here.
All right, so what is the brand of mat that we have down on the floor where Little Bullet is? That is just an 1/8-inch thick rubber mat I bought off of Amazon. And if you'll look on I hope I remember to put that on there. On the last kitchen build video, I tried to list a ton of stuff people have been asking about. So the link should be on that one. If you don't see it there, drop another comment saying, hey, still looking for the mat, and I'll go put it on. And Real Freedom wants to know who the heck is going to eat all of this food. We get asked that every week.
Over several days.
Yes, that right there is literally about three plates for us. No, I'm kidding. We'll eat that for supper tonight. We'll eat it for lunch tomorrow. We'll eat it for supper tomorrow night.
I have a busy week, so we will make use of it.
Yeah, that's right. And I hate wasting food. I hate it with a passion. So that's a ton of meals. If you're going to come out here and dirty up all the pots, pans, and dishes, there's no point in doing it for one meal. It's just pointless. So we like to go ahead and cook for several days. Let's see what else we got here. So James wants to know, will the new dog be riding in the tractor with you? He will not. That tractor cab is tiny.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room.
There's definitely not a whole lot of room in there at all. So I don't think that'll be happening. Let's see what else we got here. Well, I can't scroll up and read y'all's comments, but I can come over here. Let me grab a few off the computer, see if I've missed any.
Yeah, this fan is freaking.
Yeah, well, we're still figuring that whole situation out. So, chat disconnected. Oh, that's because I ain't got no internet over here. Oh, because I closed my computer. Boy, we finally do a live stream out here on the porch, and I ain't got my stuff together, y'all, at all. So I'm reconnecting to pick up a lot more of y'all's comments. So have I given up on the garden? Says one lost dude. No, I have not. Am I behind? Yes, I am. Do I need to get my butt out there and get it cleaned up right now for a fall garden? Yes. So I haven't given up. Oh my goodness, y'all. I got so much going on. I really do. But we're going to do our best to have a fall garden. Uh-oh. Just kicked my little dog. I don't know. I've got to get used to having somebody following me around and being right there on my heels. Literally, as I'm walking today, he steps on the back of my heels, chasing me across the yard. And, makes me where I just about trip constantly. So what you want? Oh, you probably want your food. We had to put it up because Bullet was eating this food. Let me look for Bullet here in just a second. He wants some of that food. Yeah, no. Yeah, Bullet is literally sitting over there on the doormat waiting to go inside. This is what he does every single night. He does not like being out here after dark. All right, you want to go inside? Bye. See ya. And apparently, little guy here has found him a cool sandy spot that he wants to lay in.
He's ready to sit on the back of the couch and watch us come in there.
Yeah, Bullet's gonna go climb up the couch, that's for sure. All right.
It's looking so good.
Yes, it is. Let's see what else we got here. You need to put a slab of concrete where you park, says Eric. We may eventually in the future work on somewhere to park. But out here in the front yard, nah, I don't think I want nothing like that out there. We could wind up with like gravel or something else going on down the road. So y'all, I'm having major YouTube problems tonight. I cannot reconnect to the chat. I cannot get stuff going. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's got to be a YouTube thing, y'all, because I've got 3 different devices. 2 of them are on completely different internets, and I'm having some major issues. So if I've missed any donations or any major questions, I am sorry, because I can only catch them up here. Let's see here. So Robert wants to know, when does the first phase of dove season open here? It's on September the 24th. Real Freedom says we have a beautiful place. Thank you very much. We feel truly blessed to have this property. I'll give y'all a shot of that sunset right there. Check that out, y'all. Some amazing colors. And nothing sounds better than a bug zapper popping bugs right here at dark. What'd you say? What'd you say to me? Oh, he's about to get him a bug right there. Don't eat that beetle. Oh, don't eat that beetle. I think he ate it. That can't taste good, buddy. All right, let's see. So Barbara says the sunset's beautiful. Yes, it is. We love it. Kim talking about hee-haw. She said she's old enough to know about it. Boy, did my parents used to watch hee-haw all the time. At least Dad did. So I know all about it, too. All right. Uh-oh. Mr. Gray says, time to sneak one in on you. Yeah, so thank you now's the time to do it, because this is the only place that I can catch a real quick comment. So thank you very much for an extremely generous donation there, Mr. Gray. We truly do appreciate you. All right. And let's see here. Jake says, not a chance, Bob. That's right. We caught you. Mason says, love your setup. I'm assuming you're talking about the outdoor kitchen. Yeah. Other than us having it completely junked up tonight with all this live stream stuff, this is awesome to be able to come out here and have a place like this to enjoy ourselves. Yeah, hot, ain't it?
Well, kind of got me through the little hole right there.
Really bad
Watch
design.
the little puppy over there.
Yeah. Where you going, buddy? Oh, he's out there in the yard. You got to poop again? What you doing? Don't you go too far. I'm gonna have to get over here and chase the dog. Uh-oh, looks like he's maybe peeing. Get back here. All right, y'all. We're going on a dog search right now. Hopefully I don't lose you. Things are getting really interesting in this live stream. Where you at, Ruger? Get out from underneath that truck. Come here. This is the first time he has got to the point that he will do this. I see you up there. You playing hide and go seek on me, ain't you? Come here. Come on. Ugh. All right, y'all, I got him. Might have to put a leash on him. Let's see what else we got here. All right, I got him back. Whoo, close one. See, I'm carrying y'all all over the place on the live stream. Come on. Want some food? Some food. Eat you some food. Okay, I'm back. What did Tiffany say? And what else did I miss now that TV went back to its thing? Oh, man, we are all over the place.
It's been
And
a
look,
long
now
night.
that's back working. Oh my goodness gracious.
So something was going on.
I don't know what's going on. I've never had this many issues with YouTube. Now that's back. Something really weird going on. All right, so there's our taco tray holders.
These little nifty things right here. We might get some bugs, but that's the sport of eating outside.
Yes, it is. Bugs are just extra protein. Got it. So I just seen how was the ventilation working out around the grill right here. Fine, but like I mentioned in the build video, you've got to make sure that you have at least one fan running to keep the heat off here. Otherwise this area gets really hot, but as you can see right now, it's actually almost cool to the touch. That fan makes that big of a difference. Otherwise, just have your smaller fan, like say that one over there, over here, blowing across the back side, and it's perfect.
All right, so we are getting this ready here.
Nice.
Some of this oil up.
I am not smart casting to the TV, but that's on Wi-Fi, that's on Wi-Fi. A couple other things are also on Wi-Fi. It's probably part of my problem, but my cell phone is actually on Verizon Cellular. So it's not tied to that at all. I do that on purpose. And everything is having a problem. Comments locking up, video locking up. So I'm almost thinking I've got a YouTube problem, but I have never had YouTube comments lock up on my phone. Right now, the last comment was from 7/17. I don't know why it's showing that far back. Like an hour ago. That's crazy. Oh, so what we doing here? Like a chili skillet presentation where you bring it to the table?
Yep, and it'll keep our food warm while we eat it.
And Ruger's over there eating his food up. He just cleared one half of the bowl. Holy
I'm not
moly.
picking them up because they're kind of hot on the handles.
That's a lot of food right there. And these we picked up for a killer deal, like 20 bucks. And it comes with them little wooden planks that you can put it on too. I'm wanting to do some blackened fish fillets on these. I think that would be awesome.
Well, better not put it in the fan.
Alright.
Actually turn the fan off.
So Josh, see Kevin's idea, glow in the dark collar for Ruger. Okay, I caught your comment there for it flew by, and I see Chris's cheese. So yep, that may be a good idea, but honestly, y'all, what I'm gonna start doing, I've got leashes for him, so I'm going to start just putting a leash on him, and he's about to get a GPS collar as well. So we're gonna have him taken care of. We've kind of let him a little loose tonight because we were on the live stream showing him off, and two of us out here watching him. So Carmen wants to know, is the bug zapper on? Because her friend's dogs are terrified. Yes, I'm surprised y'all can't pick it up. These things are just going off like firecrackers. And it don't seem to bother him at all. Hopefully he's good with loud noises, because there's going to be plenty of them around here from mowers and everything else going on around the property. Okay, so check out this presentation. That is a ton of food, y'all. That ain't going to fit in 2 tacos, that's for sure.
We might take some off.
Yeah, we are going to take some off, but the presentation's on point. Look at it. Oh.
And it keeps it nice and warm while we're out here eating it.
Yes, that is the good thing about those cast iron skillets. And if any bugs fly on it, it should kill them instantly if you have them hot enough. All right. Let's see what else we got. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, yep. You can hold a little Ruger up, and we're going to wrap this thing up tonight. Enjoy the last of this beautiful sunset here. Eat out here on the porch. I don't know why he's wet. Probably playing his bowl again, or maybe that's pee. Yay! We're gonna wash our hands really good before we go to eat in here. By the way, we just broke our record. 333 people on. I don't think we've ever had that many.
It's the puppy.
It is the puppy. I thought it was me. I'm cuter than you. I'm cuter than you.
I love that puppy smell.
The new puppy smell. Yep. Ah, he looks like he was ready for another nap. He was running around and panting and playing earlier, chasing balls and everything else. So thank y'all so much for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Thank y'all for constantly supporting us. Thank you for cooking this awesome meal right here. And appreciate everybody that's been watching the content, enjoying the series. We got a lot more stuff coming. Guess now we're about to get into some dog stuff as well. So y'all have a blessed night. Good night. God bless. We'll catch you on another video this week. Take care. See ya. Say good night. Say good night. Say good night, buddy. See y'all later.